It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Second down, back to Sanders. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
On first down, Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And they'll work this down inside the 30. From the 29, Hurts. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders, and he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
When a good call's made on defense, oftentimes, leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message, hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let them know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory, be aggressive. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. We were just talking about it pregame. 3 tackles for a loss last week. You thought he looked so explosive on film. Starting off good there, another one in the first quarter.
He's every bit of what you described. And I don't want to make it too simplistic, but right now for him, it's see ball, get ball. And that's what he's doing really, really well, and he's doing it in the offense's backfield.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Hurts. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. There he goes, left side. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
That's only the first quarter. That's a quick shift in momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
So here are the Packers now with great starting field position. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
Smith's throw taken in by Landry. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Smith. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback And they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Sanders has it over the middle.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And once again, this is Sanders.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
They go play action with Hurts.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Hurts finding Goddard there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And his throw is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They'll look to throw again.
Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Sanders. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
It'll be Hurts on the option.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Jalen Hurts.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level.
Partner, it wasn't that long ago that when I talk with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about, assignment football for defenders, and that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
On the delay, Jones.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now Geno.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on 2nd down.
Hurts.
His throw incomplete. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Forced out to his left. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Able to break the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside of the 5.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down.
And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. He'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Sanders shaking and baking. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Hurts throws complete to Goddard. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Rashawn Gary able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Hurts. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Packers with a football here late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Smith.
That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Smith's throw brought in by Watson.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Smith. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Smith.
This one swung out here to Jones. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 33. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will knot us up at 10. Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And incomplete on the deep ball. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading into intermission. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home for a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Eagles. And they were able to have some success throwing the football against the secondary. Look for that to continue as they try to break this deadlock. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they were on the other end of the spectrum in terms of passing efficiency. That's going to need to improve in the second half.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Well, the Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
From the 31, Smith looking left side. That's caught by Landry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Running the jet sweep, Landry. Strong run, but they get to him just beyond the 40.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
On the counter, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. They'll try the air now with Smith.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Jones. Down to the 25. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Smith now to throw. Got a man. It's Tunyon. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
To throw is Smith. Touchdown, Packers! Aaron Jones, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Such an art to dot the I, just get the feet in right there against the line before going out of bounds.
Such an incredibly graceful, athletic play, but also a lot of practice goes into it. They work on that to make sure that they learn how to.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. A 10-play drive that time, and the result, a Green Bay score. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it, and they'll take it out to the 25. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A give running left. It's Sanders. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
The Eagles send out their punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. Landry now on the return. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Geno Smith getting ready to go again here on offense. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now Geno on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a fourth quarter advantage. Off of play action. Here's Smith.
Now swing pass for Dillon. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Smith throwing again.
Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Throwing is Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10.
So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Devondre Campbell, nice play to get in there and drop him. He was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Throwing is Hurts. And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his third pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a third down.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts.
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. The Eagles on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. To the sideline, and that's well done. Able to drag the feet, he's going to have the first down. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. To the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And that is incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. Now a first down carry by Jones.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Second down, another shot for Jones.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On third down, here's Jones. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back, it's no good. And the lead will hold at 10. So with that miss, Charles, you have to figure their fate, it might be sealed.
Yeah, you needed 2 scores. So you take the field goal first and then worry about getting the ball back. But that may not matter now.
Hurts and the Eagles now.
Down 20-10, 1:51 on the clock. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. On first down, Hurts. Pass complete, Goddard. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. Hurts gets this to Sanders. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And once again, this is Sanders. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Down to a knee. Here goes Smith, and that should all but do it. So it's all over. Green Bay victory.